Point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much, man. We done seen too much, man. We've been through too much, man. We experienced too much, man. God is revealing himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be. Think, react, and respond to life, man. It's your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim, SLI, Simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone, tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is right now. This moment, I hope you fully live into yours, because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick video, trying to change my energy. Just feeling, frustrated. You feel me? You just want things to go the way that they're supposed to go. You feel me? And sometimes you just need a good day, need an easy day, a peaceful day. You feel me? But for some of us, it don't come like that. You know what I mean? Every day is something different, or some of the same things that are going on. But what God told me to tell you is, like, the enemy has no power. They have no power, man. I had a dream, and I was surrounded by my enemies, and they was talking loud and talking big and even harming and doing stuff to other people. But when it got to me, like, one dude I just seen him stab somebody with a knife. He tried to get to me. His knife turned into one of them fake knives. You feel me? And when he tried to put the blade in, I saw it was a toy, you feel me? And that's what God is saying. Like, they have no power. They have no say-so over your life. They have no control over what happens to you or where you will end up, being, if you continue and when you continue to follow God and follow Christ, you know what I mean? But they make a lot of noise, you feel me? They yell, they stomp, they slam doors, they threaten, you feel me? They flash weapons, they do all these things, but they have no power, they have no dominion over your purpose, over your blessing, over the promise that God has made over your life. And you just gotta keep thinking that way. And I know it's hard, bro. I know it's hard because we see what people are allowed to do, what people are allowed to say. We see what people are allowed to get away with, and it's like we don't even have no room for error, no margin for error. Like, it seems like we don't get no pass for nothing. Like, ain't nobody letting us slide. Everything that we have, we didn't have to pay for in one way or another. When we get to the place where we want to be, it's all going to be because of the decisions that we made and choosing to do the hard work and staying in that journey, staying in that relationship with Christ, bro. And you feel it. And, like I say, we get to watch people take the easy way out, take the easy route. We watch people, you feel me, do things under the table. We watch people do things illegally. We watch people do things that are moral. And it seems like they being rewarded, you feel me? But it's just one of them things, man. It's a test for everybody. God smiled on the just and unjust. We should have seen that with the Trump situation, you feel me? You know what I mean? Whether or not how I feel about him personally, you know what I mean? Like, he's still a person, you feel me? I don't feel like anybody, you feel me, should be taken out unless it's ordained, unless it's meant to be, because some things it is meant to be, you feel me? But that just shows you feel me? And whether people feel like it's a setup or not, it don't matter. Like, it could have happened and it didn't. So God shows you that he smiles on the just and the unjust. So I try not to put myself in a position to where I'm judging others, or I'm basing what they're receiving on how they're acting, you feel me, or how they're behaving, or what they believe in, because you can't. You can only do that with you. It's a reason why the standards are higher for you. It's a reason why the stakes are higher for you. It's a reason why people treat you different. And you know what I'm saying? Is because it's you feel me? And people are mad because you absolutely hold the power. You hold the truth, the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding. And for the life of you, you won't stop this. You know what I mean? You won't stop going to God. You won't stop going to Christ. You won't stop going after your purpose, going after your promise. And therefore, it's making other people inferior, and it's making them powerless. You feel me? Because once you see that their methods and their madness, and it doesn't work, there's no reason into what they're doing and why they're doing it, other than to oppose you and to oppose what God got going for you. You feel me? So you just got to stay on the right track. You got to keep your blinders on. You got to stay focused on your own race, on your own life, on your own time, on your own experiences with Christ. And you just got to stick with him until you receive what you're supposed to receive. And you can't stop. You can't let them go. And I know it's hard because you come back to these days and there's more of the same BS. It's hard not to be frustrated. It's hard not to be angry. It's hard not to be upset when you know that you just want to do the right thing. You know you just want to take care of people. You know you just want to bless people. You know you just want to look after people. You know you just want to make things easier for other people and yourself. You feel me? And that's exactly the reason why you get so opposed and why things coming at you is because of your heart and your intent. You want to do the right thing. You are doing the right thing. You will do the right thing. And the enemy don't like that. He looking at you like there's no way you can have this power, this influence, this money, this status, this position, and you not be tainted or corrupted or overtaken by evil, because that's what happened to him. He didn't know how to receive these gifts, these talents, these skills without, you feel me, turning what's supposed to be for God and what's supposed to be for the kingdom of heaven into self-worship, to, you know, him praising himself, to he trying to make himself a false God, you feel me, because power is addictive. Feel me? Money is alluring, you know what I'm saying? Lust can tempt you in ways, you feel me, make you feel ways that you thought you would never feel before, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you got access to who you want and what you want. It's different, bro. It's different when these people are literally a touch or a call away. You feel me? What do? Gotta stay away. Because that's not for you. Because the minute you do anything to get outside of God's protection, I'm telling y'all, that's when the consequences really gonna hit. That's when people really gonna be able to affect you. That's when the weapons that's formed against you shall prosper. When you get out of alignment with God and everything is trying to take you out of that alignment with God, and you just can't let it, bro. So, like I say, I have my feelings, I have my emotions, I have my thoughts, but at the same time, I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing. I don't want to stop praying. I don't want to stop praising God. I don't want to stop doing the right thing. I'm just reacting in real time. That's all. But the enemy is powerless. You know what I mean? My friend was talking about, he was like, man, look at the state of the world. It's the end times. I said, no, it's not the end times for us. I said, it's the end time for the enemy. That's why he's showing himself. That's why he's showing his tail. That's why he acting the monkey. That's why he running rapid, because he know he truly, truly has no power. The minute that you stop interacting with him, the minute that you stop giving him permission to enter your life and plan your life, the minute you start saying, Satan, get behind me, the minute you start ignoring him, the minute you start praying for him and, you know, doing these things, he has no power. He can only have an effect if you allow him to. You understand? But if you don't allow him to, there's nothing really he can do except just continue to present, because he's a pest. So he's going to present himself in every shape, every form, every fashion, in every way possible in order to get you to react and respond in a way that you shouldn't, in a way that you know that you can at this moment. Like I said, we too close, bro, to our dreams. We too close to our breakthrough. We too close to things happening the way we want it to be. We just got to get there. We just got to keep moving. And like I say, God, he's not going to tell you when. But if he promised you that it's going to happen, just know it is done. So you just got to stay with him every day, day in and day out. You got to get up regardless of how you feel. And you got to do this thing. You got to walk with him. Before you go to bed, you got to thank God for your day, regardless of how difficult your day was, how arduous how your day was, how frustrating your day was. You got to thank him, because it's a lot of people that don't make it through the day. It's a lot of people that don't make it to wake up to see another day. It's a lot of people where, you know what I mean? Like they're being taken out. They're being eliminated. They're being erased from this world, from people's memories, from people's consciousness, from people's hearts, bro. It's a lot of people that's gone. That's not even thought about no more. It's a lot of people that's still living, bro, and they ain't nobody checking on them, ain't nobody worrying about them, ain't nobody thinking about them. You feel me? So it's just like they invisible, you feel me? But that's not the existence that you live in. It's like everybody sees you. Everybody notices you. Everybody hears what you say. Everybody, you feel me? Like, so I know it's difficult. I know it's hard, but trust me, it could be worse. So the best way to just combat this frustration and combat this anger and combat all these negative emotions that you may feel is just to be thankful for what you do have and who you do have, and, you know, just look forward to what's to become. But, excuse me, the enemy ain't got no power. They ain't got no power. And like I said, that dream showed me everything. And I had a long dream. I was asleep for hours, yo. And through this whole dream, they was trying to get to me. They was trying to attack me. They was talking bad about me. They was rushing up on me. But every time they went and put their hands on me, it was like it had no effect. I felt no pain. I didn't even feel what they was trying to do. Like I say, when they went to stab me with the knife, it ended up being a toy knife. You feel me? So I was tearing them up. I was whooping them, and I was doing everything in God's name. So you just got to keep acting in God's name. You got to keep moving in God's name. You got to keep seeking in God's name. And he's the only way that could keep you from the effects of being, you know, put in the enemy's hands and being affected by the enemy. You just got to keep going his way and just keep doing his thing in the way that he's showing you to be. And I know it don't feel like it, but you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. So, you know, now the key is, you know, you can't quit. Can't quit. So, you know, he's showing us, bro, it don't have no effect. And this is the first time, you know, in a long time where, you know, a revelation like this has been revealed to me, to where, like, literally there's nothing the enemy could do. Nothing they can do. Nothing they can say. All they can do is sit back and watch you. And that's why you have so many stares. That's why so many people looking at you, because they can't do nothing else. Even they be thinking all kind of crazy stuff, like what they want to do and what they wish they could do and what they would do. But at the end of the day, they can't do it. They don't have permission nor consent to touch God's chosen people, bro. So you just got to stay in his hand. You got to stay by his side. You got to stay with your eyes fixed upon the crown, bro. And you got to keep doing the right things, regardless of how difficult it is. You got to keep doing the right thing, because that's the only thing that's protecting you. And then your protection is protecting everybody else. So your prayers, and when you crying, and when you giving it up to God, and when you're emotional, your love is protecting your whole family, your bloodline. You feel me? It's a lot of things that people want to do to them, and they can't do it because you so prayed up, you so fortified that your spiritual protection has runneth over, and it spreads out to your family and to your loved ones. So you're doing a lot of work. So you can't let yourself get out of alignment, because if you let yourself get out of alignment, not only will things happen to you, but it'll begin to happen to your family, your friends, and your loved ones. So you are the piece, the vital piece, the cornerstone of your family, and you are protecting them, bro. And then what you say matters. What you pray matters. What you believe, what you feel, what you speak into existence absolutely matters. So we got to be careful about what we're saying. We got to be careful about what we desiring. We got to be careful about what we wishing and what we thinking and what we wanting, because it has effects that goes beyond what we can see with our physical eyes. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, we're the chief priests, you feel me, in a sense, of our families and of our circle. So you got to stay in good standards with God so everybody else can stay in good standards with God. And I know that may seem like it's a lot of pressure or it's a difficult position to be in, but that's where we at. You know what I mean? That's where we at. But yeah, like the enemy, it holds no power. You know, God just wanted me to tell you that. Somebody needs to hear that, because they think that they are being influenced and they being overtaken by the enemy, but no, it's not, man. You just being pushed to be your best you. And once you learn how to look at things from a different perspective, a different vantage point, then you'll see that God is really just building up your faith. He's building up your patience. He's building up your tolerance. He's building up your forgiveness. He's building up your talents, gifts, and skills, you know what I mean, by the trials and tribulations that you're going through. So I know it's difficult. I know it's hard, because trust me, we need it now. We need it now. You feel me? And God is moving, but you just can't give up. You know, like I told my friend, it's a lot of people dying in the waiting room or they leaving. You know what I mean? We just know that God is going to come here and fix it and save the day and do what we can't. You know what I mean? He just don't tell you when, but a lot of people are not waiting. And they're leaving, and they're taking matters back into their own hands. They're doing what they want to do, saying what they want to say, and then they see it gets them further from Christ, but they stay stuck in that cycle to where they feel like they got to save themselves, and that's not meant for us to do. We can't save ourselves, but we serve a God who will and who can. So like I say, the enemy holds no power, so stop giving them credit for what's going on. Stop giving them, you feel me, influence over your life. Stop giving them, you know what I'm saying, acknowledgement, man. Shut them out Ignore them. Don't talk to them. Don't even say their name. You feel me? Pretend like they don't exist. You feel me? And that's the only way to really kill their influence over your life and the lives of others you care about. But they don't hold no power. They only have the power that you give them. So if you don't want them to have no power, don't give them none. Just keep going to God, keep going to Christ, keep going to Jesus. Everything that you feel, everything that you think, everything that you're going through belongs to the Lord. And he's the only one that will do the right thing with you. And he'll show you how to do right with it and by it. You feel me? So like I say, just stick with him and you'll see that the enemy can't do you nothing. Till next time, Slim.